Hello there. I'm going to show my body since I haven't done that in a while, so let me turn the camera around. Don't mind my mess. Okay. Hello. Alright, so first we'll start with the arms. Okay. They're not so bad when I flex, but there's definitely some extra skin there. Okay. And the other side, same thing. There's extra skin. When I flex, it's not that bad, so I think I can, take care of some of that. And let me show my belly. Here we go. I'm so used to sucking in that I have to remind myself not to. Okay. And there's an up close of my scars. They're not really that bad. They don't bother me that much so far. But anyways. Okay. So that's the body shot.
Okay. So now you've seen a body shot. I want to do my arms again because I have one from, I think, week 2 where I showed my arms. So we'll do that. Because when I flex, they're not so bad, but there's definitely, fat and skin that I need to work off. So, okay, so week 8. Today passed week 8 because my camera's been crazy and it was giving me all sorts of problems yesterday. So I decided just to do the video today. But some things since my last video. I've been feeling a lot better. My head hunger has not went away, but it's been a lot less. I have a lot more energy. The day I made my video last week, I was feeling like my body wasn't that much smaller. But when I got dressed for work that day, I put on my belt, and it was down 2 notches just overnight. So I thought that was kind of cool. I haven't talked about my PCOS in a while, the polycystic ovarian syndrome. I did notice that the first couple weeks after surgery, maybe weeks 2 and 3, I get these brown spots right here from insulin resistance. And they were really, really bad, probably the worst I had ever seen them, 2 or 3 weeks out from surgery. I haven't looked too closely now, but I think that they're pretty much faded. I don't know that there's any marks anymore. So as far as the insulin-resistant marks, those are going away. My hair's starting to thin here a little bit. You probably can't tell on the video. I'll probably make a video in the future because I think my hair is probably going to start falling out around month 3. I hear that a lot from people, so when that time comes, I will definitely show that and the product that I use, that I plan on using to hide that. What else? I am on a messaging board, which I mentioned before, and I heard a really cool quote from a girl named Cute Puppy. She said about getting surgery, "Your love affair with food is over, and like a bad relationship, there will be some heartbreak involved, but the real freedom comes as you have begun a new life with a new purpose and have a new relationship with food." So I thought that was kind of cool how she compares our relationship with food and not being able to overeat anymore with a bad breakup. There's going to be some bad feelings, but the farther we go, the better we're going to feel. And I definitely feel that's already true in my case. I know there's going to be ups and downs. I know there's going to be more head hunger down the road, but for right now, I'm doing really well. Another thing as far as the head hunger is, during that time when I made that video, week 6, I think maybe I wasn't eating enough. Because I was trying to eat only when I was hungry. But now I'm eating at a more regular pace. I know a lot of people say you're supposed to eat between 5 and 6 small meals a day. What I do is, like, if I eat and then maybe 4 or 5 hours later, even if I'm not hungry, I'll eat something small just so I'm getting my body some nutrition and to keep my metabolism going. So definitely not overeating, but I am eating sometimes when I'm not hungry just to keep everything going. What else? One thing I realized I never talked about was my pre-op anxiety. It was pretty bad for a minute there. It was mainly at nighttime, like when I would go to bed, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be thinking like, wow, what am I about to do to my body? I'm about to cut my stomach. I'm mutilating myself. I can't believe I'm going to do this to myself. And I kind of felt guilty and bad for needing the surgery, wanting the surgery, changing my body, whatever it was. But I guess when I weigh out the pros and cons, the damage I was doing to myself with the extra weight and with the fat and with the eating and what I was eating is worse than, having part of my stomach removed. So it was kind of like a pro-con there. I also thought that anything that could go wrong, I was going to be the one it went wrong with. I thought that I was going to have a leak. I thought I was going to have a blood clot. I thought I was going to be allergic to the staples. I thought I was going to be allergic to anesthesia. Anything that could go wrong, I thought it was going to go wrong to me. But it didn't, and luckily everything's going good. So, and actually things are going much better than I had expected or planned. Like I mentioned in a previous video, and some of you may know, polycystic ovary syndrome can make it hard to lose weight, makes it easy to gain weight. So I really didn't expect to be losing at the rate I am, because I battled so much before. Even when I was eating healthy and exercising, it was like I would drop 40 pounds or 20 pounds and then I just couldn't go anymore. Luckily, I'm still going, and that's a great thing. What else? Before my, I think, as far as exercise, I'm doing a lot more exercise. I am not doing too much with the weights because I build muscle easily, and I know that once that number on the scale stops, even if I keep getting smaller, that might stress me out a little bit. So right now I'm being very careful with the weights. I'm using light weights and I'm doing a small amount of sets, mainly just some toning. So what I'll do when I go to the gym is I will do 20 to 30 minutes on the elliptical, or I've been doing another thing where I go on the treadmill for 10 minutes. I will walk for a minute, run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, just alternating. But I do prefer the elliptical. After I do the cardio, I go in and I do a couple weights. I will do maybe like some of the pull down bar. I do this thing that works on my triceps that's like, I don't know how to explain it. It goes like that. And then I do another one where I hold weights and I go up like that. So just a little bit of toning for my arms. What else? Then I'll go in the pool and I will swim laps. And I figure swimming is kind of like a 2-in-1. You're toning because you have resistance from the water and you are doing cardio at the same time. So my workout's been going pretty good for me. I don't go on the days when I don't want to. I still end up making it there probably at least 2 or 3 days a week. I don't want to force myself into any crazy routine and then start to hate it and then not go at all. So it's working out good for me so far. And now it's time for the numbers. Drum roll, please. Okay. So for week 7, I lost another 3.5 pounds, which brought me down to 188.5. Week 8, which was yesterday, I lost another 3.5 pounds, which brought me down to 185 even. So since pre-op, I've lost 49 pounds, and in the 8 weeks since surgery, I have lost 38 pounds. So everything's going very well. Like I said, it's better than I expected. I'm almost down 50 pounds 2 months out, so 8 weeks out. Oh, and another really cool thing, I am halfway to my goal already at 8 weeks, which is totally awesome. I want to lose 94 pounds from my pre-surgery weight, and 47 was the halfway mark. So now that I'm at 49, I have less than halfway to go, so that's really cool. And what else? I guess that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.